Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're having an amazing day and welcome to this video. Now, today I want to cover two things. One, what is the best business model in my opinion to start in 2024? And secondly, why you should consider actually jumping into this trend. Okay, but in order for me to do so and do it successfully, I need to give you some context. Okay, so let's go back in time. Let's go all the way back to 2016. 2016, Facebook. Facebook was probably the biggest thing in 2016, especially Facebook ads. Why? Because this was a time when social media started to become a real thing for businesses. So everyone who knew how to run Facebook ads was literally printing money. And still today, if you look around, those who are still running successful agencies, most of them start around this season. But then something started to happen. And suddenly, which was the privacy laws, because people or corporations started to understand that Facebook, or Meta now today, was getting too much information from their users. So iOS 14 happened. If you don't know what it is, pretty much what it meant was for anyone who was using an Apple device, iOS device, with the iOS 14 update, you could opt out of letting Facebook track you. And so out of a sudden, all these agencies, all these merchants, all these e-com stores that were relying on Facebook ads started to see their campaigns plummeting. It was total chaos. Agencies losing clients, e-commerce stores going bankrupt, and they had to shut down. So the market was desperately looking for a solution. What was that? TikTok ads. TikTok came along, fresh new platform, who was very natural and still is very authentic. And they claim to have a better attribution system, or at least to work to be more efficient due to impulse type of purchases. And therefore, we witnessed the rise of TikTok agencies. Yes, you can say also around the same time, OnlyFans agencies started to pop along, but it's not as common as in the SMMA space, right? So you saw SMMA, then TikTok. Now, naturally, there was then demand for video content. Why? Because TikTok is a video-based platform. I know that today, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of those are mainly running video as the best performing creatives. Although back in 2020, when TikTok was started to become a thing, this was something new, and businesses already established and had the processes to produce images, but not to produce video, at least in quantity. So we saw the rise of UGC. UGC brought not only content creators, so the normal mom and dad, the normal Joe, started to understand that he could make money by recording short clips and doing that for brands, because brands were more interested in paying normal people, regular people, than they were to actually pay models or actors. So with this, we saw UGC agencies coming along, advertising and UGCs, and then we also saw naturally the progression to organic, because the algorithm was so darn good. I still remember when you could just like post a video on TikTok and it would just blow up. Now it's not the case anymore, or at least for most. So we saw a second trend happening, right? What was it? Short form content. Short form content was the next big thing. So we started to see content agencies. So first, short form content agencies starting to selling pieces of content one by one, 30 pieces per month, 60 pieces per month, then managing also some creators, sometimes plugging in ads. And then out of a sudden, this got commoditized again. Why? Because people understood, especially people from Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, like freelancers understood very quickly on how to produce these type of content, these type of captions that Alex Rhomays popularized, and therefore it lost value. Now, of course, the biggest agencies or the biggest entrepreneurs that jumped in early in the trend are still making money. Actually, I just had a couple of days ago a meeting with someone that's doing well over 60 or 70K per month with his content agency. Now, what's the next thing, right? We saw in 2020, end of 2022, if I'm not mistaken, AI coming along, ChatGPT being released in November, and everyone got access to it. But the problem is like AI is also a commodity. And the use cases were very limited. Yes, you have chatbots and those things, but they have no real value because you could already automate that prior. Oh, and by the way, for those that don't know me, my name is Dennis Rhomays. I run AlphaTrend.io. We are a growth and consulting business. And pretty much what we do is we help online businesses like agencies solve client acquisition. By one, helping them get more clients, helping them get their own clients, amazing results, and of course, make a lot of money along the way. Now, as I was saying, when it comes to AI, now we progress to the point where it's mature enough to have different use cases. Use cases where we almost go back in time like it was 2016 again, which is if you go to any business owner and you tell them, hey, I will run Facebook ads for you. They already know how to do it, or they had 10 or 15 agencies try to sell that to them this week alone. Now, try to do that with Google, same thing. Try to do that with TikTok, with so many information and now being on the verge of being banned from the US, even though I don't believe it will, but it is an option on the table. People are reluctant. You tell them about video, they know about it and they've been pitched before. You tell them about email, so nothing is new. And the thing is not about being new, because there are a lot of different models popping up, right? You see now the new trend, which is community building. And the reason why it's popular is because one of the biggest investors, again, Rhomays, and also joining forces with Sam Ovens, and now pushing that, try to build a billion or multi-billion dollar company. So you can't sell a community to an insurance company, right? I mean, you can, but good luck. So what you can do instead is help them streamline their acquisition process or their client acquisition processes. How? Yes, you can optimize the ads, of course, but more importantly, how can you optimize appointment setting using AI? How can you optimize HR departments? Talking about training, talent acquisition, talking about SOPs, and also how can you help on the other side, which is with customer support. So you get what I'm saying, right? So there are three main areas where AI growth agencies, AIGA model, the best model in my opinion to start and grow in 2024 and for the next years to come, is by leveraging artificial intelligence to streamline and make all these client acquisition and growth processes more efficient, especially for enterprise and SMBs. Okay, there are a lot of use cases, and so not only did I give you the what, which is AI growth agencies, that's without a doubt, hands down, the best model to sell. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Not only did I, for those who don't know as well, in the back end, we are running AlphaTrend is one of the biggest assets that we have is our own agency where we work with multi-million-dollar brands. But on the other side, we have the educational part of the business where we work with people like you, people who want to grow and start their agency. So we are doing two things now. One, we are actually selling this to our own clients and they are freaking loving it. Just for you to have an idea, today, one of the newest clients that joined our agency, he just launched a campaign, spent $29. With those $29, an AI agent called almost 400 people. 64, I believe, picked up the phone, 3 booked an appointment. All of this in less than 20 minutes. This is bonkers. So, and this is just one of the results. We have plenty of other clients that are implementing this and starting to see the results as well. And not only that, but also streamlining SOPs. Most of the businesses don't know, they hate train their new staff. Imagine training new staff every time you have to fill in a new position, especially in sales positions, right? Or SDR positions. Now, imagine having AI video-driven training where you can streamline the whole process, the HR department, and make their lives easier. But as you are noticing, I'm talking about departments, meaning that this will work. The bigger the business, the bigger the impact. So in case you want to learn more, because I don't want to make this video too long, if you have questions, leave them down below in the comment section. And as a last plug, right now we are launching a new offer. So probably if you're watching this a couple of weeks after releasing the video, this might not be available anymore. But we are launching a new offer where you can get all information by clicking the link below. All right. Well, I'll catch you soon and keep being awesome. Bye-bye.